What is up, Pyromaniacs? Pyrostasis here, and we are back in the world of TDK factions, and this is going to be a loose series on my server. I don't want to promise this is going to be a daily series. You're probably going to get a video or two a week as I kind of play through my progress, and we'll just see how things go. So keep that in mind. I don't know how often you're going to get these videos. I am going to be streaming this fairly frequently. Unfortunately, with factions, there's a lot of stuffs going on that isn't necessarily exciting. For instance, right here I've been working on my little tree farm, which is out in the middle of nowhere. You can see there's a bunch of trees that have been destroyed here. And basically I've been... Wait, did I have... Well, no, let's just go back. Basically, I'm trying to grind up my EXP levels. Now, this is definitely not one of the fastest ways to get EXP levels. Oh, I forgot when I rejoined the server, it put me in Vanish. It's not the fastest way to get EXP levels, but it is decent. So what I'm doing is I've got a bunch of dark oak trees here, and then we'll just, come on, there we go. And then chop it down, it falls down. And we basically rinse and repeat. And what that basically allows me to do is slowly build up over time my my wood. You can see I got almost a whole stack of trees from that one right there. And we ended up with a couple extra saplings for our trouble. And we're just basically going to be run throughing this over and over again. Now, the reason that we're doing this right here, you'll notice I have 54 levels. If we go back to our F home, what I'm doing is I'm coming in here and I'm putting these planks in here and letting them cook. Now, that's going to give me charcoal, which I then use to kind of spread out through all of my furnaces. I don't have enough. I haven't finished them all up yet, but at the moment I don't really need them all. And our goal is to use this as an alternate EXP method. Now, there are other EXP methods. The problem is a lot of the other EXP methods take a lot of time. And this one's pretty easy, all things considered. Basically, all you got to do is, just chop a few trees every once in a while and come back, load all of these furnaces up with stuff, and then rinse and repeat until you hit the level that you want. So what level are we looking for? Well, there's a lot of enchants that we have. We have over 40 custom enchants at the moment. You can see most of them here on the wall. I believe we have some more on the website. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 times 5 is... I don't want to think that's 30. That is 30. Yeah, 6 times 5 is 30. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 40 enchants. And that's just the list that we've got right now. We've got several more that we're in testing with. And these are going to get bigger and bigger as time goes on. Now, I have been buying white scrolls every time they come up. So I currently have 2 of these bad boys. Now, what these allow me to do is put some of the more difficult enchants on my gear. So for instance, right here we have legendary enchants. You can see it's Pyromaniac, Rift, Piercing, Fling, Immortality, and Ward. All of these have specific times that they're really good. Like for instance, chance to swap positions with the target. You can use this to either get into a base or pull somebody out of a base. Either of those would be fairly beneficial depending on the way you use it. Pyromaniac explodes fire around the target. You hit somebody that's in the place that you can't get to, you light that whole thing on fire. Wards, give yourself a regenerating shield. So all of these have good benefits. Right now what we're looking for is right here, endurance. Breaking blocks will give you mining haste. You can see this is an epic level of enchant. Now if you come over here, you can see a little bit more detail on how much these different enchants cost you wise. Now you can see right here 64 levels. That means if I want this, I have to have 64 EXP levels, which we're 10 short. Now if we pull up EC here, you can see I have some decent enchants right now. I've got Adrenaline 3, Vampiric 1, Endurance 1. I don't want Endurance 1. I want Endurance 3 minimum. I'd like Endurance 4 or Endurance 5, but that's going to be hard to get. I've got Fling 4, Fling 5, Immortality 4, which I'll probably will put on. Pyromaniac 4, Piercing 4, Ward 5. That's definitely going on a suit of armor. I think most of the rest of them, yeah, there's Rift 4 and 5. I think most of the rest of these are garbage. I got most of these from... what do you call it? Rating Dizzy. Vampiric 4, I just bought for a Supernova kit from HGX. So Vampiric 4, let's see, what does that one do? Vampiric heals a fraction of your damage dealt. So that plus that on an item is going to be ridiculous. So what I could do is I could get like a good sword or a good axe and put that on there and then combine that with that, and we're going to get pretty nasty. Pretty nasty indeed. Well, one of the other things about these books that I need to show you guys is like, where is it? Okay, Vampiric 4. You can see this has a 10% success rate and 55% instability. So what does that mean? Well, 10% success rate means the enchant has a chance to succeed 10% of the time. That's 1 out of 10 or 10 out of 100. So let's say the enchant succeeds. Well, once the enchant succeeds, then it has a 55% instability. What that basically means is there's a 55% chance that it's going to eat the item that you put it on. So for instance, let's say I have Vampiric on an item and then maybe, I don't know, Fling on an item or Pyromaniac or something along those lines. Well, if I have both of those on there, when I put it on, I have the possibility of losing that item. So obviously the white scrolls give you the ability to counteract that. So with white scroll, I can guaranteed put Vampiric on an item. I can guaranteed put, immortality. What does immortality do? I'm curious. Immortality is not actually on the board. Oh, there it is. Resurrect with bonus health and speed. So basically if I die, I'm back. That's pretty powerful. I don't know how it works, but if I put that on one piece of armor, that's going to bring me back to life. This right here is going to keep me from damn near dying. And then we've got Vampiric over here, which is going to heal me for doing damage. You can start to see, if you spend some time putting gear together, you can be pretty monstrous. Now, obviously, it's going to take me a little while to get to where I can start putting some of this stuff together. I'll be working on this over time, but you can see how some of the synergies between these different enchants starts to really add up. And then we're going to be adding more enchants as time goes on. I'm hoping to add several enchants per month. Some enchants will obviously need to be tweaked. Not many people have these enchants yet because we're working on testing them. So, in our own personal tests, they seem to work fine. But, it might turn out, oh, okay, well, this enchant plus this enchant with that enchant under the situation where this guy is this and this equals insta-death. We'll be making some changes. Some things will get buffed. Some things will get reduced. It just kind of depends. So, anyways, just wanted to let you guys know that. So let's go ahead and head back to our tree farm. I always forget the name of that. Let's go ahead and activate 2 different ones on 2 different sides. So we got this one here. Then we'll come over here and do this one here. There we go. And then we'll do this one here. And then we'll do this one here. Hopefully. There we go. So I'm curious to see if we can get all of these down. So we'll find out. Boom. Boom. There we go. So we went up, wow, almost 4 points in chopping in that one little shot there. Boom, boom, boom. Not too well. There we go. Well, actually, it broke. Yeah, I don't have enough. I don't have enough wood cutting yet to have that last too long. Let's see, wood cutting. 13% chance to double drop, which is nice, and then we only have a 4-second tree feller. Cool thing though is the leaf blower is really nice because it just chews through the leaves. So you can use that if you want to get more trees down. Like I said though, the main issue with all of this is simply at the moment I just don't have enough time in tree feller to really do anything amazing. I just have like 4 seconds and I can only break a few trees during that time. But you can see just from those 4 trees, we got like 3 stacks. So it really does add up over time, like big time. Did I not type that right? Okay, I thought I did. What the hell was that? Okay, that was weird. All right, so we're going to divide these up real quick. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but you can see our little EXP level there. We're about halfway through 54. Picking this up just moves the bar a little bit. It's not going to move the bar a lot because the amount of EXP you get from these is very minuscule. Eventually, we're going to go and mine once we have endurance. The reason we want endurance is it basically turns you... If you've ever used Super Breaker, if you get high enough level endurance plus efficiency 5 on your pick, then basically you mine like Super Breaker speeds all the time, which really allows you to just burn through things. Well, the cool thing is this little EXP thing that I'm doing with this also works with converting stone into or cobblestone into smooth stone. So it's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, it's probably not the most. I don't know. It's pretty efficient. You can see it doesn't take me a whole lot of time. I can multitask. So basically what we do is we wait on Tree Feller to come back up. When Tree Feller comes back up, we go out there, we bone meal, we chop a few trees, come back here, put them in this, and then we're going to start working on, where is it? We're going to start working on some of these nice little abilities here. So let's see, what do we've got in the Ender chest? These are equipments that I don't want to destroy. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull these out, and we're going to go with /kit. This pulls up our kit menu, and we want flame kit. Flame kit is default iron and such. So let's, or not iron, but diamond. So put this all on like this. There's the helmet. And we'll pull the food out to make sure that we're good. And then we just basically sit here and hump the cactus. Now, while we're humping the cactus, obviously we're going to be taking damage, but the key thing here is to watch our health, or our armor health, because this is really what we care about. We don't really care so much about our health, mainly because just killing me in this isn't very easy. I mean, you can see we're practically taking almost 0 damage. Plus with the absorption hearts, I mean, it's going to take forever. Now, the problem that you run into here is you kind of zone out after a little bit. You can see how long this takes to do. You know, we've been sitting here for, what, 30 seconds now, 60 seconds, and we're only like, what, maybe 5% into some of our armors. So, you know, you end up sitting here for a little while, and if you're not paying attention, one of two things can happen. One, your food will drop down, and then your health will reduce, and then you're going to die. And then you lose any EXP levels unless you're a high-level donor, or, you know, it's an inconvenience. Number two, if you're not paying attention to your armor, then your armor can break. And if your armor breaks, then the whole point you're here doing this for just disappears. And you end up, you know, wasting, what, 10 minutes? Here I am talking about it, and I've just burned through this. Now you can see our Tree Feller ability is back up, so we're going to go ahead and hop off this. We're going to break all of these out. We're going to put them down here on our hotbar real quick. Boom, boom, boom. We'll break these 2 diamonds down. Obviously, not many diamonds. And then this is a iron block. It's and this is a gold block. Iron blocks turn into anvils in MCMMO. Gold blocks are salvaging. So we're going to go ahead and just repair this. You can see we got 2 levels. There's, what, a few more. Wow, we're up to 255 and 257. Now, I am an admin, and I'm the owner of the server, so I get 3x EXP by default. That's a perk that you can purchase through the store. I think it's about $12 a month to get 30 days. There's like hours that you can buy and a few other things if that's your fancy. It's up to you. A full party in MCMMO that's level 10, where everybody has triple EXP and all working on different things, you could level amazingly fast if you really, you know, wanted to. House, tree, farm. All right, here we go. Whoops. Home tree farm. That's why. God. Oh, Lord help us. There we go. Beautiful. All right, so it is nighttime again. We need... Wow, I didn't bring hardly any bone meal with me, did I? There we go. And then we'll do this one right there. And then I guess we'll put this one here. This may be bad, but we're going to give it a shot. Okay, boom. Yeah, the trees are too big. God dang it. I hate it when it does this with dark oak. I do not know why it does this. I've actually broken trees that are twice as big as these, so I'm not quite sure why sometimes it works. And I know some of you are going to be like, well, because up at the top, the trees are touching. Yes, I'm aware, and I'm also aware that they've been touching before in the past, and it doesn't matter. So I'm not quite sure why they do that. There's something with dark oak that's not quite working as intended. It's probably a bug with MCMMO that I need to message the mod developer and see if I can't get him to fix it, because it shouldn't be that way. You know, you either can break it or you can't. Either way, it needs to be consistent so that you're not, you know, constantly flipping out and wondering what the hell's going on. Now, it looks like we're just about to have our vote crate reward, which I'm looking forward to. We only need 1 more, and then we get a chance to get 2 more enchants. Now, our voting crates, the way they work is you can vote once a day. once a day, and you can vote on 4 sites. So when you vote on those 4 sites, they get you these crates, and the crates allow you to get a wide variety of things. Sometimes it's money, sometimes it's stags, sometimes it's arrows, sometimes it's enchant crates, or it can be a reroll crate. Any of those things can be gotten in them. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's garbage. It just kind of depends on where you're at. So unfortunately, I've already voted, so I can't vote today. And we're only one frickin' vote away. One vote away. Come on, guys. Anyways, right now we have a special going on where if you vote and we get a vote party, then we give 2x rewards. So instead of just getting 1 vote crate for the vote party, you get 2 vote crates. So that voting, helps move us up the ladder. And when the higher up the ladder, the more people see us. There we go. Boom. Only 30 more votes until vote party. So we just got ours. And in 15 seconds, we should get a crate somewhere here. Give it just a second to pop in. Don't leave me hanging, dude. There we go. Boom. All right. So what are we getting? There's 1. There's 2. What did we get? I think we got some arrows, and then we got a common simple enchant book. And the enchant we got is night vision. Poopy. So sadly, it looks like we got a bunch of arrows, and we got some vote crates, which aren't bad. Just, I'm sorry, arrows and a crappy enchant, basically. They're not bad. It's just not what I wanted. So you can see down in the bottom, our EXP is starting to move up. And we're making some progress. Now, I would love to hear some of you guys' EXP making methods. If any of you guys have an EXP method that is badass, feel free to let me know. I do know, obviously, monster spawners are a good way to do it. In my experience, monster spawners, unfortunately, at least until you get quite a few of them, aren't really fast, and they require a lot of active, what I call active grinding, i.e. you have to stand there and you have to hack on them. And on top of that, you don't get MCMMO levels for breaking spawners. So for me, this is a little bit better. Yes, it's slower. It's definitely slower. But once I get my tree feller abilities up high enough that I can pop that entire little tree farm over there, we'll be getting a shit ton of wood chopping EXP every time we go there, which bumps us up. Then we come back over here and we can put it in these, which gives us normal EXP, which allows me to get more enchants. And then while we're here pounding away, we can work on either alchemy, or we can work on what do you call it? Right now we're working on repair. Any of these are options for us, and either way, it's a net win. So this allows me to work on multiple skills at one time, not just my EXP, whereas the other option only lets me work on EXP. So tree farm. Let's see if we can't break these now that we've got, because these should be small enough. Yeah, there we go. Boom. I think the issue, honestly, is I have to aim higher. It seems if you break the bottom block, it takes more things into account, but if you break a mid-level block, then it seems to work out just fine. Although it also seems like you get full EXP for breaking them. So I don't really understand it. I'll have to do some more testing on it to make sure that's how it works. But yeah, like I said, if you guys have some EXP ideas that help make EXP quickly, and you'd like to share them with me, and then me share them with other people, feel free to let me know in the comments section below, and I can set up a time to meet you in game, and I can show off your base and or the monster spawner. Keep in mind though, it's got to be effective. So, and when I mean effective, I mean, we don't want to be sitting around all day for, just a level, we want to get levels quickly. Not that this is all that quick, but like I said, I can move 3 or 4 skills at one time. Whereas if I'm just sitting at the blaze spawner all day, I'm not going to be making all that many. So like I said, let me know in the comment section below. I'll take a look and we'll give you a shout out in the next video and we'll see where we end up. Anyways, guys, hopefully you are enjoying this series. If you do, please slap that like button. Make sure you subscribe and I'll catch you guys in the next clip.